Welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rhonda and T. Tonight we are reviewing The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 15, episode 12. But before we start, what you got to say, D?
Hey, bro, give me some privacy. Don't
Give you some privacy.
Don't to my ear
You're
like that.
sitting on me.
So because I need to.
Okay, so what you want to do?
Smack that thing the buns is cut out. Hey,
Okay, so let's go. Go plug up your iPad so we can have it. So Stanya
For what?
cry so it don't die when we go on our trip.
What trip?
In the car. I'm sorry, y'all. Stanya cries to her sister because she wants her there every step of the way of her life. Everywhere she turns, she wants her sister right there. And her sister basically is like, gotta go. I'm a mom, I'm a wife. I got my own life.
I mean, how dare you even ask that, to be honest?
Because she's been allowed to do it.
Why don't you want to see your sister like she has her own kids?
Because she has this, I've been the star my whole life, so I'm used to y'all catering to me.
You're not the star in front of my children, you nincompoop. I'm just saying.
This has been her storyline the whole season. We have nothing else. It's been this and baby. So now that sister's leaving and baby is here, what's going to be her storyline now? Yeah.
Whatever Marlo's doing.
Now it's going to be like, I need my sister Sherry to come back because I can't take.
I want Sherry to live her life because she's a cranky person.
So Candy didn't drag Cynthia back here to confirm that she saw Drew and Toya kiss. I don't know why Cynthia is back on the show. Cynthia don't want to talk about her divorce, so I don't know why she's here. If you're going to come back, tell us what we want to know.
I don't care. I love Cynthia. We told you not to marry him in the first place.
Cynthia was born the last time she was here, and you was running around here talking about chill. We'll chill. And that's why you owe that shit to us, because we told you don't do it and you did it anyway. Now you don't want to talk about it, girl.
No.
Who you cheat with?
She's moving on. Cynthia's relationships have always been stupid.
Oh my God.
Like, look at her roster. What's the name? Peter, Russell Simmons. Like, ain't none of her shit.
I mean, at the end of the day, that probably was it could have been worse. Look at Shirley Strawberry over there. Y'all sitting up here listening to Steve Harvey with these Steve Harvey dates. It could have been worse. I'm just
That's
saying.
bad. Shirley's situation is very bad.
Yeah, y'all sitting up here listening to Steve, letting Steve hook y'all up. It could have been worse. We still don't know what it is, because he was like eerie. Mike.
Didn't he have this CHILD?
Yeah. Yeah. So Candy is having this social for her 10-year bedroom candy peace social, and then the launch of her new product, the Peach Fuzz. So she's inviting everyone to come out for that. She lets Cynthia know she didn't got into it with everybody except for Kenya at this point. They get on to Todd's movie, and Cynthia, of course, want to roll in the movie too. Everybody want to be.
Do they?
In the movie, and it's
based on the way Todd is casting. I don't know. I think y'all should let it go.
He casting all her friends,
right?
So I don't know why Kenya and Cynthia ain't in it, because they too old.
Well,
and they want to say that.
I mean, Cynthia been getting real jobs. I don't think. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Not to downplay the movie, but she's been featured on some actual,
Well, let Kenya want to be in it, let her be in it. You letting Shamia in it. Shamia want to play a prostitute. Shamia was a prostitute on Miss Pat's show too.
Well, so she already knows how to play that role.
Yeah, I guess so. Kim said she don't know if Drew gonna be in the movie. Okay.
She wouldn't if it was my movie.
I said last week it wouldn't. Not what she's saying. She don't know. She said, Candy say she don't want to out nobody. And she said, but she don't know, understand why Drew is going around lying. She was like, is it because of her marriage? Well,
Because Drew is a liar, and some people don't need a reason to lie. They just do. And that's what Drew does. She lies.
so y'all need to recognize that she's been a liar since the beginning.
She just lies
came
about
on here
stuff.
lying. She was
Right.
yeah, she's the liar. Next thing, Kenya out here babysitting because she want another child. She's trying to warm Brooklyn up to the idea. And you know, Brooklyn wants a sibling as well. I mean, that was cute. Drew got people in her closet organizing. Is you gonna pay them, Drew?
Why does she need all these people? And if you have people in your closet, you need a stylist. Does she have a stylist in the closet? Because she needs help in that department. The wigs have improved. The clothes have
That's
not.
because she wearing Portia hair.
Okay, well, can Portia help her find an outfit?
I mean,
Put Portia in your
do
closet.
everything. No, she didn't help her with her hair. You hiring her, but are you paying them? Maybe her stylist ain't getting paid, so that's why.
That's why I said ask Portia. You just get your girlfriend to come over and get in your closet with some wine, like Latoya be doing, and say, "How's this? How's that?"
Latoya who? The other Latoya? The Latoya that's
Married to Madison. She get in the
oh,
closet
that,
with some
okay. Because I
wine.
was like, what Latoya?
Ask that Latoya. She dressed better than Drew. Just don't kiss her. Okay, Drew.
So Drew tells Ralph that Candy accused her of kissing Toya, and she shows him the text from Toya saying that they didn't. That's why she did that. She just wanted proof to show Ralph, and Ralph just like I
Doesn't
don't
care
understand why it's a big deal.
because it's not.
And
Y'all don't go together.
Because they don't go together.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all don't go together. It's not a relationship. It's some shit that happened 3 years ago.
Right.
Nobody said y'all were making out.
I mean, but clearly they were though.
Nobody said that. They said you kissed. You making it a big deal that it never had to be.
Because it was more. Because they still show that scene of somebody getting hit by Bolo, and I always thought that was Drew. Now that's what you need to be more concerned about, because Bolo was humping the hell out of somebody.
He about needed it because we know Ralph wasn't home.
Well, child, he was down in Tampa. I know I can't read my notes. But basically she was saying that Candy was just saying that because she got her in this movie with dating a woman in this movie. So she felt like Candy is like setting her up.
And the reason why she wouldn't be in my movie is because that's the narrative that she's going with.
That is what she's going with. And she said she hoped Candy lying on her don't affect her ability to work together. Candy lying on her. Keep
calling her a liar. Keep calling her a liar. See how that worked for you.
It worked out because her ass still in it though. Wouldn't have been me. Then she said Sneaky Marlo then take her and sent it to Toya, and she was like, and that's illegal. It's not illegal.
No, especially when people were holding their phones up, like you saw them doing it.
Exactly. And he asked, how was cousin Courtney? Well, cousin Courtney is now just Courtney because
she ain't your cousin.
Yeah, now she's just Courtney. And he's like, well, she says you can't always trust your family. And he looked at her and said, you got that right. Well.
Was that shade? Roger? What's his name? Ralph Roger?
Milo and the manager.
You know, the older I get, the more I can't remember nobody's name. It's the complete
and then all these names that's the same as irritating.
Oh my God, my brain literally scrambled.
Yeah, I can't. Marlon and her manager talk about Scott Lee and he's a nice person and she don't know if she would like that as in a husband. I'm just like, y'all not together, so I'm not feeling that. Every time y'all talk about Scott Lee, it seems so fake to me. So whatever. Sheree meets with
Because
Candy.
we ain't seen nothing. We seen one date, and y'all want us to have this, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
even with Candy and Todd was around. We saw it. The other dude that she was dating that got killed. We saw him, you know what I'm saying? Not just one dinner and now we're a thing.
It's like you trying to make us believe something. You playing in our faces. You could even have the boys talking about, did we have Scott Lee over for Christmas? They don't care. You told them to say that. It doesn't make sense. Plus, like I said, the boy at this time was having a child anyway, so whatever. Sheree visits Candy and they're in her Amazon Live room. Sheree went to Candy and Kenya's boob doctor. She had to get her new boobs because she probably had them old school boobs that busted, and she had to get them redone. But you gotta
But we not gonna get our fibroids taken care of though.
Right, now that don't even make sense.
Girl.
You so worried about that, child, but you having other surgeries.
I can't.
The kiss combo come up, and Candace like, me, Kenya, and Marlo all agreed, and something. She lying. And Sheree tells Candy that Drew said that Candy was producing, and she okay if Candy don't have her.
And I feel like anybody that says anything to Sheree is intentionally trying to make sure that the person that they're talking about
is gonna find out.
Yeah.
They know Sheree the bone collector.
Right. I'll just tell Sheree and she can say it. That way I don't have to confront it directly.
So Candy like, okay, that's how she feel then. I mean, it is what it is. And then Candy let us know that she invite Toya to the event. Because she's trying to prove her point.
So, okay, I got a little insight on that though. Candy actually didn't invite her. Drew did.
Well, she just said on here that she invited Toya to all of her stuff.
Right. She said she didn't invite her to that initially because she didn't want people to think she was trying to do that to start some shit. So she didn't invite her. And Drew invited her. So then she invited her at the last minute. That's why when Homegirl said, I'm mad at you, she's mad at Candy for not inviting her before,
All right, whatever. Candy's, we at Candy's event. Don't waste it, please. It's typical Candy Coated Night event, naked people everywhere.
Right. So Drew acting like you don't know what it was. You knew what you was going,
Oh, Drew?
Yeah. We had another one of Candy's sex thing. Yeah.
That's what it was gonna be.
That's what it is.
Well, I mean, it was for bedroom Candy. It wasn't
right.
for escape. So T.S. Madison was there.
There was a few people there. I seen a few faces.
Candy said before
Tiny came through.
Yeah, I seen Tiny. She said before it was bedroom Candy came out 10 years ago, and she said before then it was taboo to talk about Black women having sex toys. Maybe down there. I don't think
was it?
I don't think that was true because baby, I remember being in my early 20s. We stayed at Lover's Lane and Cirilla's.
I was gonna say, like, through my college years, there's always been the sex toy store where everybody
always. That wasn't taboo. Maybe for the Southern Belles. I don't know.
No, because there's one there too, I'm sure.
Yeah, like more. It's
Atlanta. Come on. It's Atlanta.
It wasn't taboo.
They got all the things. Yeah.
To me, it's not as popping now as it was back then. To
I
me,
feel like because I remember like everybody was having a
toy parties.
bedroom candy party, but now you could just get the shit online. One thing I can say, because I've looked at her website, if you gonna buy something, you might as well get something from her. I don't think people are like the representatives the way they used to, though. Like
Right.
I could just order it. Why do I need to go to your party?
Well, ain't that what where Kimmy was at when she was at Kiowa house when Kiowa was married to
Oh, they were having a sex toy party?
mhm.
Well, they were married to Maurice, so you might need to get some extra shit. Keep his appetite under control.
Okay. So Candy is showing them her new toy. Sanya over there taking notes. She's like, put under balls. Got it. I was like, okay, Sanya.
Wait, say that again.
She was sitting up there taking notes. She was like, put under balls. Got it. I was like,
Well,
okay,
it's funny
Sanya.
because I was walking past the TV and she was talking about the peach, and I was like, "So you do what with
Uh-uh.
it?" Okay, I'm like her. Write that down.
Yeah, she was writing it down. Cynthia showed up. She let us know that her and Kenya made up after the whole Ultimate Girls trip show. They got together after Teresa's wedding. They both went to Teresa's wedding.
Well, something good happened at Teresa's wedding.
Child. Drew and Ralph show up. Drew got this dress on that was not fitting at all. Somebody should have told me.
I was gonna say though, they looked prettier at the peach event than they did at the Got Daggone reunion.
I didn't like Candy's dress at the peach event. I didn't think that fit her good either. But I definitely didn't like how that dress was fitting Drew.
Drew?
Cause she need to go see Candy's titty doctor, I guess, because she was sagging.
Don't say that because she be like coming for people for body
Don't
shaming
she
her.
though? Didn't she? She just said that too.
Doesn't like being body shamed. Don't
She
say
said,
that.
all of the people, she's mad at Marlo. Everything that I'm going through, you're gonna talk about me at a time like this. So yeah.
Marlo has said such way worse things. I feel like as much as I can't stand Marlo these last few weeks, she really ain't been a problem.
That was been Drew. So Ralph and Marlo talk, speaking of which, and but he on there talking about I got mad love for you, and but Drew said you was bringing my name up 2 days straight.
When did that happen? When did he get mad love from Marlo? When did they get to be?
He wants to be a peach holder.
Okay.
Yeah. And basically, they laugh over Drew being a liar. He ain't got his wife back. You know what I'm saying? Child, I guess.
But at the end of the day, what did she say?
She said, I'm in technology like your husband.
So he looked a fool being mad. Like, what are you talking about?
Drew, but that ain't but the only thing Drew said is she been talking every day. She been bringing you up in conversation.
Lies.
Yeah, she's a liar. Toya showed up and she go over and tell Candy that she's upset with her. But you said something different. On here, she said she wasn't there to defend herself. That's why she was upset. So Candy takes Toya and Drew upstairs. And then she sent Dawan to go get Marlo. Drew jumped immediately on Toya's lap. I'm like, girl, you in such a big huff. I kissed her and he kissed her, but then you jump on her lap like that's your woman. Okay. So Toya going this whole thing about, her relationship with Drew started toxic. And they squashed their beef. And then next thing she know, Marlo is sending her videos of Drew. And Marlo, she sent the videos because Drew fake as hell in so many words. She act like she your girl, but she over here dogging you out.
Did LaToya say we didn't kiss?
She did say it.
She said they didn't kiss.
Well, no, she didn't say it. She
She
said
didn't
it
say
on
that.
she said it on the text, but she ain't said it in this moment.
No.
And Jen Drew gonna turn around and say the videos that Marlo showed was edited. Now, what if Marlo had time to in the
She
middle
didn't,
of
because
her chat, edit?
Candy said time she got back to that room to call what you call it?
Kenya
Toya
was calling
they
her,
already, yeah.
but she edited the videos. Drew is such a liar.
Ain't shit to edit. You were sitting up there saying shit
That
about
girl was
Toya.
lying,
Right.
and you wouldn't kiss her, and blah blah blah.
Right.
You must have really been dogging her out, and she she videotaped you and sent it. Candy, like, basically, you're not gonna be making up lies on her, producing, and then talking about she trying to produce stories. And Drew sit right in her face and told her that she believed that Candy is just fantasizing about the two of them. I can't.
You know what's really messed up about that too, though, is so because somebody claims to be gay or bisexual, now all of a sudden they can't focus on nothing because they're just fantasizing about you so bad. Does every nigga that you run across can't focus because he be fantasizing about you so bad? Like,
think so. Drew probably thinks so. But Drew was just talking out of the crack of her ass at this point. And Candy just like, okay, we just gonna agree. Stop. We're just going to agree to disagree.
because we keep going around and around the circle. Ain't nobody trying to be in no circular argument.
But that would have been like, and we'll find somebody else to play your part because I don't want to be around.
I don't want to be accused of nothing crazy.
Yeah, because I'm scared you're gonna think I'm gonna be fantasizing about you while we taping, and I don't want that. So, let's part ways.
Let's don't.
Shamia do it. Shit.
Todd, what are you over there writing? You got prostitutes and all of that too? Why do we need prostitutes in the movie? Y'all nasty.
So at the end of this episode, producers show a video of Candy saying that if she misjudged the moment, maybe she wrong. And maybe that was Drew's felt. She felt like she was vindicated in that. But Drew, we all saw it. We all saw it. So it is what it is.
And nobody cares.
Next week, Sanya's pregnant. Drew's rehearsing. Don't know why.
Next week, Sanya's pregnant.
And then Drew is having this retreat child, I guess, for her sister. So it's gonna be some drama there. Drew is she's such a liar. She started off this whole episode like me and Ralph is just like the perfect couple, so in love. And now every time
we down in the studio making music together.
Yeah,
and then here's another thing too. Like if you have a sister who has some type of mental break, do you think this is a healthy environment to now exploit her?
Absolutely not. But Drew is not a good person. And
clearly
I wouldn't be around her. I wouldn't. So that's that episode. D, you got something to tell them?
Smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to our channel.
All right, we will see you in the next one.
Bye.